If Coffee Bean ever does any brand deals, let me know. Let's get into it. You keep talking about how you don't have any time to create content, to put it out consistently, edit, to do all of these things, and you keep making excuses for yourself. But here's the thing, your content just won't get made. It truly doesn't matter how good your excuse is for not putting out the content, it still has to get done. So you can sit here and you can say that you're tired because you work 40 hours a week and because you have to do this and you have this obligation and you get up so early and you get off so late. And that may be the case. But if you ever want that to change, you kind of have to do something to change that. Life isn't just gonna happen to you. Do I believe that there's a level of manifestation and surrendering to your universe, God, source, whatever it is, and letting that good come in? Yes, absolutely. However, you gotta do some work, kid. You gotta get up. You can't keep saying, I'm too tired. I don't have enough time. I was too busy. I couldn't think of ideas. And I'm talking to myself here. This isn't a hypercritical, judgmental, better than thou speech. I'm also speaking to myself. There have been so many times where I'm like, oh, I don't have enough time to make videos consistently, to edit them consistently, to put them out, to make YouTube videos. I literally would genuinely say all the time, I don't have enough time to create YouTube videos because they're longer and they take more time to edit. So you know what I did? I made it easier for myself. I stopped editing so fucking much because a lot of the things that we're coming up with are they're like guidelines that we made up in our head. Do you know how many of you guys that are probably watching this right now that have not started making TikToks, Reels, or YouTube videos because you have convinced yourself that you need a new camera? My dear, there are people right now making money on this app and on every app only using their smartphone. I don't want to hear it. I literally did not have a camera for years. I just got a camera and I was well over 30,000 followers and well over 10,000, 15,000 subscribers on this app. I don't want to hear it. The reason you're not hitting your goals is not because you don't have a camera, because you have to work a job. Everyone has to work a job. I don't want to hear it. Yours might be strenuous, and I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Yours might be harder, and that's tough, and that might be unfair. But you know what? The thing is, life is unfair. We could all start sitting here and pointing out things that we don't have, or we could focus on the privileges that we do have. One of the privileges that you do have is that you're even able to watch this video. Take motivation from this, take inspiration for this, and apply it. And if you're feeling anything with the words that I'm saying, if it's inciting anything, if it's creating any feeling, then you know it's because I'm talking to you. And again, I'm talking to myself too. We keep coming up with different ways to sabotage ourselves, to move the goalpost. But the thing is, if you just started messy, started sloppy, started fast, you could get better so much quicker than you trying to plan out your success. You're never going to reach it if you don't just do things. Today is a perfect example. I'm an influencer with a lot of followers, but I can't sustain my life from this yet. So you know what? I have to work a job full time, right? Like most adults, you know? By the way, let's normalize that. Most adults have to work full time. In this economy, I live in Los Angeles. Let's get real. I have to work a job, and that job can be very unpredictable with hours. I was scheduled to work 8:30 to 5 p.m. today. And do you know what I did when I got home? I turned on my ring light. I got myself a coffee bean to reward myself because my best friend got me a gift card for my birthday. I got myself a coffee bean. I turned on my light. And then I started filming on my camera. My camera's probably about to die because I'm just going off the cuff. But I want you guys to understand that you're just making excuses. Same thing with working out. I kept giving myself excuses. Oh, my work schedule is too unpredictable. Get up. Go to bed as early as you can. Obviously, it's not going to be the same every day. Sometimes I get off work at 11 p.m. and then I have to be back there at 8:30 the next day. But tough shit. Get as much sleep as you can. Don't go home and get on TikTok and scroll aimlessly. Get off your phone, lock in, go to bed, wake up, and do it again. So yesterday I made a decision, 2 days ago I made a decision that I'm going to get it together. I'm not going to be having these excuses for myself. So I decided to start getting back into the gym. I was making excuses. Oh, I can't afford the luxury gym that I was going to before, or I can't afford a gym membership. I have a very small gym in my building, but it's a gym. And if you don't have a gym in your building, or you can't afford to go to a gym, get your ass on your floor in your house, turn on a YouTube video, and work out. I know I'm sounding very like hustle culture right now, but I really think sometimes we get a little too caught up in wishing and willing things into our lives rather than actually doing the work that it requires. I do believe it's a combination of both. Putting out good, wanting the best for yourself, manifesting it. But manifestation also requires alignment. And if you're saying one thing and your actions are reflecting a completely different reality, you're not going to call that thing into your life. You seriously cannot sit here and say that I am a successful influencer. I want to have 100,000 followers on Instagram or 1 million followers on Instagram, whatever it is. I want to do brand deals. I want to do this. But you literally never post. How are you supposed to be a content creator? And how are you supposed to be an influencer if you literally never post anything? Are we supposed to just magically know that you're creative and talented and beautiful and funny and whatever else that you have to offer the world because you said so? Yeah, I didn't think so. So let's let go of the excuses. And again, I'm talking to myself. Get up, turn on the camera, and let it flow. And perfect it